What's up, you guys? It's me, Kiki Solano, welcoming you to BYUSN right now. Wow. Just finished both games for the day, and it was absolutely epic. Let me run you through both of them, but first let's start with the most recent one. BYU men's hoops versus Pepperdine.
My basket is better, Dave.
Yeah. Right to Gideon.
BYU, a little rusty. We haven't played in a week. We don't practice on Sunday. That all playing a factor. We're just gonna hope that all that rust shakes off soon. Go Cougs.
A left-handed pass in the corner for Zedek.
Whew, okay. Just need to get out of the suite for a second because, again, it's a close game and I'm stressed. And if I'm being 100% honest with you guys, it's been a really long time since I've done a game day episode where we're not winning. Do we know how to do that? I don't know. I think this is normally where I just send a bunch of Kiki karma. Maybe I just haven't strengthened my Kiki karma enough lately. Okay, good karma, good karma. Okay, I'm gonna knock on wood. I'm gonna scratch on black. That should do it.
Here's a free look. Left side, it's good.
It's halftime. Pepperdine and BYU are tied up at 35. Spencer, look, I gave them some Kiki karma. I think it's working. Can you give me a little more hope?
Well, if you gave him Kiki karma, according to you, everything should be okay, right?
He knows.
You want to give some karma away? Cool.
Give some karma away. All right, Spence, as if you haven't talked enough basketball this week, let's talk a little bit more. What do we need more of? Tell me.
Well, early on, Pepperdine did a really good job of kind of making BYU feel uncomfortable. And based on practice, BYU this morning, Mark Pope knew what was coming. They're going to pressure on the perimeter. So I think BYU has now found a groove where they're figuring some things out. And they've been a second-half team all season. So really what BYU fans need at this moment, if we could talk to them in this moment right now, is some patience. Yeah.
All right, here's to patience in the second half.
Against Zedek, he kicked it out for a three. Trevin Nell.
After BYU goes on a 13-4 run to close out the first half, Matt Harms gets the second half going with a dunk, giving our Cougs their first lead of the game, 37-35. My karma, it might be working.
Shot clock winding down. Averett goes by Kessler Edwards, wrapped it up and in.
Big problem for us in this game has been turnovers. We have turned the ball over 17 times, and Pepperdine has capitalized on that, scoring 20 points off those turnovers. Meanwhile, the Waves have turned the ball over 11 times, and we've scored 7 points off of them. So we got to work on that.
The senior across midcourt, pull-up jumper to tie. Good!
Everyone, breathe in with me. Breathe out. We're going into overtime. This is not a drill.
So there's Kessler Edwards. We'll get to that spot. Johnson stole it. 7 seconds. Pulls up for the long three. That one way off the mark. BYU has it, and the Cougars will play the Zags for the WCC Championship.
BYU Women's Hoops is about to take on San Francisco. Now, as if tourney games aren't intense enough, there is a sense of revenge to this game since the girls are coming off a loss to the Dons. They do not want to repeat that here today. Now, this game should be fun, not just for that reason, but because there's a lot of talent on the court. WCC awards came out, and, well, our Cougs dominated. But let's get into the game.
Back out to Harding, who will try a long three, and that's good.
This year is obviously different for the athletes and their teams because of COVID-19. They've been isolated. They haven't been going out. They haven't been exploring Vegas like I have. But regardless, they've been having a good time here still.
He got the walls to stick. Rock out.
Near steal, Hampson swats that ball out of bounds. Back out to Smiler. Another open three for BYU.
It's halftime. Our Cougs lead 34-22. Paisley Johnson-Harding has a game high of 15 points so far. Now, early on in the game, things were a little closer. I was feeling a little bit more nervous, but since then, our Cougs have taken control, going on a 22-3 run going into the half. Let's get more of that in the second half.
Gustin sets the screen for Harding, who is clearly feeling it.
I always love seeing our girls do well, but I really love seeing them do well today because it's International Women's Day. They are thriving, and when I say they're thriving, we're doing better in basically every statistical category. I'm talking from the field, I'm talking from the three, I'm talking more points off the bench. You name it, our Cougs are dominating.
Cross-court pass to Smiler in the left corner, driving baseline, reverse layup.
BYU wins at 85-55, in large part thanks to Paisley Johnson-Harding's 23 points and Lauren Gutson with yet another double-double, her 14th of the season. Now, it was only a week ago that the Dons dropped 86 against us in a win, so holding them to 55 feels good. What a day. 2 games, 2 dubs, and now 2 finals games. It was worth waiting for BYU to play for that. Thanks for hanging out with me on BYUSN right now. Go give us the follow. As always, go Cougs!